All right, Sean. Pfizer's experimental coronavirus vaccine isn't expected to even begin phase 3 trials until sometime later this week.
But the drug maker is already announcing a massive contract for the vaccine if it's proven to be safe and effective. Dr. Frank George is here with more on the details. It's a bit of a gambit to be making the announcement at this point, Frank.
Well, it kind of is, Kim and Devin. You know, the Trump administration has awarded a $1.9 billion contract to Pfizer and its German partner BioNTech for 100 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccine, with the option to buy 500 million more doses. This is the largest contract yet under Operation Warp Speed, which is the White House's effort to speed up the vaccine development process.
Pfizer's taken a fair amount of risk, and they're rolling the dice, and they're ramping up manufacturing right now, creating the doses.
From its research center in Connecticut, Pfizer announced the agreement with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Department of Defense.
We can move faster working with the regulatory agencies, more precisely designing studies. That helps us get to the efficacy readout faster. Safety is just not compromised.
Like many of the companies working on coronavirus vaccines, Pfizer and BioNTech are manufacturing their vaccine now, while it's still going through the testing phases. That will allow them to begin delivering it immediately if it's proven safe and effective. But there are no guarantees.
We are optimistic. We are hopeful. Things can go wrong that can slow a project.
Connecticut's governor voiced the hope of many.
Some things aren't going to make it through the FDA process. So the more pole horses we have, the better it is. Pfizer is going to be one of them. If there are multiple winners, all the better. That means we can ramp up manufacturing and get more vaccines to more people.
Now, if all goes well with the testing, Pfizer says those first doses could possibly be available by the end of the year. Now, the government is expected to make them available at no cost, likely to healthcare workers and those in other high-risk groups first.
Well, Frank, obviously the concern of many is that this accelerated timeline, this process, will somehow compromise safety. That's a significant concern.
Well, there is going to be a high safety bar that any vaccine is going to have to meet. A lot of the time, though, is being saved by overlapping phases and, frankly, expediting reviews. Plus, there aren't the usual issues of securing funding for this work. And on another note, researchers had initially, of course, feared that the virus might subside so much in the summer that it would be difficult to find enough places to test the vaccine. Of course, clearly that is not a problem either at this point.
So much riding on it. A lot of hopes as well. All right, Frank. Well, let's get back over.